Hey True Beauty, and thank you actually for making a video response. I think that you're probably the first person on my YouTube to respond with a video reply. So thank you for that. And oh man, do I have many things to respond back to you now. Well, it's 2:19 and I just had some visitors. They just left. We were having some food and whatnot, so I'm a bit dizzy. But here, let's get on to it. First of all, I have to explain number one. The first thing that you probably, when you told us or told me that it was early when you were making the video that you had just waking up. Don't worry about that. When you make a video, I'm not going to look at how pretty you may look or not. Just at what you have to say. That's the substance, the essence of your energy on making the video. So don't worry about how you look when you reply to any of my videos. And then after that, you talked about the law of attraction, and I do understand it. I think that very much. And the law of attraction does have rules. It does have rules. Sorry for that. I just don't like my hair like that. It has a lot of rules, actually. That people might say that it's just about what you want, attracting it to you, but it has a bit more rules, you know. And the third thing that you said is that I wanted to explain to you was the race related issues and why you care about your outer race, or you know what I mean. I guess that most people like to know where they come from, what the roots are, what they have in their blood, things like that. But believe it or not, there is a higher purpose, and it's going beyond caring about what race you are. I myself am mixed within four races that I have confirmed. And here this is what it looks like, or how I can explain it. In Cuba, before I was born, of course, the laws and rules in Cuba were very different. Anyone could visit, anyone could go for vacation. And my roots start from Syria, or Syria, an Arab country, where my great grandfather migrated to Cuba to search for fortune. And this all recorded in government papers in Cuba that I personally saw. Because this is what you have to do. You have to go seek on recorded evidence that tells you where your ancestors are from. And so it explains that he bought a huge amount of land, and he had like a farm or whatnot. And from that he was married to a Cuban woman that absolutely didn't speak any Arabic. So I don't know how they communicated. I guess that he learned Spanish. I never met him, and that's where my last name comes from. And it is proven that the roots are connected, not only just because of that, but because the son that he had, which is my grandfather, is alive and has told me the story also. And well, this isn't really about my race. I just wanted to explain so that we could sum it all up, and maybe you can get a bit of wisdom from this, and go beyond really caring about what race you are, because it's not about what race you are. It's about your experience, your knowledge, and your wisdom. To be honest with you, if I was born black, Chinese, Asian, Indian, Hispanic, white, whatever race I may have been born as, if I currently had the option of having the same knowledge that I have right now, but be a different color or a different, I would, it wouldn't matter at all, because it's not really, it is proven also scientifically that mixed races helps the person's immune system, so that it is proven that the person lives longer. Mixed races live longer. that's about the only benefit that you really get from being mixed raced. You know what I mean? The other thing that you explained, that some Hispanics were attracted to you. See, you, government wise, you're considered African American, and I would be considered Hispanic. But this is so wrong, because Hispanic is not a race, it's a language, you know? So I would be considered Latino or Hispanic. None of my Arab descent would matter at all. I was born in a speaking Spanish country, from Spanish speaking parents. And where does my roots start? They don't care. It's about your immediate, how they categorize you government wise. That's what it's really about. But you can change that. You can always change that. By changing your name or whatnot. That's all artificial things. But that you explained that why are Hispanics attracted to you, basically, and you explained also that people's races does sometimes matter when it comes to choosing a partner. This is also to be proven yet, but it happens a lot, and I see it personally also. So I can't really look straight at the camera light because it burns my eyes. Sorry that I can't look straight into it. The thing is that this is the reason why Hispanics are attracted to you. Let me tell you a little bit about the Hispanic, or at least the Puerto Rican or Cuban culture. We have every single color in the Hispanic or Latino descent. We have white colored, we have black colored, we have my colored, we have every single color that there is in the world in the Hispanic race. It is the most multicultural race. It is the most, I guess you can say multicultural, because we have different colors in it, and different religions in it, and just different things in it, that it's a variety. And even though we do speak the same language, I'd like to say that, depending on which Spanish speaking country you're from, your accent will be different. And sometimes, even though you speak the same language, people will not understand each other. It'll be very difficult. Like, for example, someone from Mexico speaking to a Puerto Rican or a Cuban, or to someone from the Dominican Republic, would be very hard to understand them because of the rhythm, the voice, the speed, all of that comes into account. But I want you to go beyond caring about what race you are. And because I myself don't care. And I mean, this is just a little piece of wisdom that I can show you, or not show you, but tell you, and yeah, show you too, that do not get attached to what race you are, and do not consider yourself one race. The more multicultural you are, the most experience and knowledge you tend to get. So that's another good part. The other thing that you explained, the last, actually, the last thing that you said was the comfortable shoulder explanation, and how could I tell things about you that people from your real life cannot tell or don't tell. The thing is that I don't know, this is personal. It takes me about 60 seconds, which is 1 minute, to tell immediate traits or immediate values of a person. The way that you express yourself in 1 minute, and the percentage of words, or the words that you choose to speak during that minute to explain one subject, also tells a lot. See, I'm I'm considered Hispanic, but I don't have a religion. I'm Buddhist.